The fuck?
Give it up!
Thanks, guys. So, there's been a lot of debate recently in the news about whether or not gay people should be allowed to get married. And I totally don't fucking get it, because if you think about it, like, marriage is already like the gayest thing a couple can do. Just let them have it. What fucking? You guys are y'all having a good week? Awesome. Good. I'm having kind of a weird week, I have to admit. A spider bit my tit. Yeah, no, that fucking happened, ladies. Spider bit my tit. No, we're not gonna see them, you dirty perv. Listen. This is a Christian show, you guys. So anyways, butt fucking. No, a spider bit my tit. Like, that happened. It climbed up on the right one, and it bit it, and I slapped it. I'm just sitting on my porch, just tit slapping the night away. And I freaked out because it hurt so bad, and I could feel it swelling up. And I looked down and I was like, oh my god, like, I should totally go to the hospital. But then the right one swelled up so big, I looked down and thought, no, fuck that. Like, this is the first time they've both been the same size. Like, so I got a pet spider. I get that boyfriend. What? Last one I got, boyfriend, not spider. Totally, he was a real piece of shit, and it was my fault because I don't really know how to pick the right man. Like, I would just kind of do it like how I vote, you know? I'm like, yeah, sure, he has a face that says, I wipe back to front. But he also has a lot of money. Like, it's just 4 years. What the fuck? Let's see what happens, right? You know? So I got myself a little Mitt Romney. He was the worst. He told me when we got together, he said, Kat, I'm a pathological liar. And then we broke up and he said, remember the time I told you I was a pathological liar? I was like, bitch, I didn't know whether to believe you or not. Like, what are you going to say to that? He used to degrade me, and I'm a bit of a feminist. He used to do this thing when he'd wake me up in the morning. It was so horrible. He would pull his dick out and hit me in the face with it and say shit like, get up, honey, the McRib is back. You dork in your asshole. I'm drinking club soda. I was going to ask the bar how their orange juice was, maybe order some, but honestly, I don't want to support Florida. Fuck them. Over it. Let's keep talking about shithead. He lost 150 pounds right before we got together. Not like in a week or anything, like it wasn't impressive. It was like over time. And so I was like, good for you, man. Like, this is gonna, you know, you look nice, this is gonna be good. You got all this, you know, fat kid built up, like, you're probably gonna fuck real good, you know? And the thing is, like, when you really love someone, like, when you really care about someone, you'll put up with anything. Like, anything. Like, they can have a fucking wonky eye, something weird. You'll fucking deal with it because you love them. Like, this guy, I didn't know what his thing was, what the catch was. And the first time we did it, you know, like, sex, he took his, I don't know what sex sounds like. I just cover my ears and close my eyes. I'm like, what is it over? Well, like, he took his shirt off, and just all this extra skin just went like a fucking flying squirrel, man. Like, it was so scary. But I loved it. I was like, it's okay. It's just some extra skin. I love it. We'll make the best of it. So at night, I would take one end and take the other end and just wrap my body in it. Just, it's so salty and warm. I'd lick it, I'd nuzzle up, and it was beautiful. But then you break up, and it no longer becomes the skin you love. You break up, and you just want them to know, hey, your body looks like an unpacked, dirty tent. Get the fuck out of my house. I hate you. He's gross. His name's Graham. Graham Foster, okay, cute, but look him up as a dick. You know what would be really funny? Is if you guys all added him on Facebook tonight, and then you went on his wall, and you're like, are you really, do you have extra skin? Like, just asking. Okay, well, you used to work with, holy shit, tell me everything. You quit that job? I have a big girl job. Did you work at Whole Earth Provision? Yeah, he is the worst book dealer ever. Like, I deal drugs, and I can do way better than that. Come on. Anyways, at this point, I'm just shitting on his work ethic. Like, I hate him so much. We'll talk later. We'll figure this out. So anyway, to deal with background, here's what I did. I did a lot of drugs, ladies and gentlemen, like a lot. I never did E, though. Like, I'm not into E because I don't want to pay $20 to get really thirsty and fuck a carpet like I'm doing. I didn't do heroin because I'm not going to pay for my naps. I'm clinically depressed. Thanks, Graham. I get them free. I think we're fine. I do, however, love marijuana. Like, I fucking love it. Where are my potheads at? Nice. I was expecting like a half-assed soda, but that was good. Yeah, like, I'm a bit of a pothead. I personally, like, my mom, she always yells at me for it. She's like, ugh, pot is an escape mechanism. And I'm like, quit using big words, bitch. You know? And, like, when I was a kid and I smoked pot, I had this, like, whole thing where, like, I would smoke it and I would get super paranoid. I get so high and I think, oh my god, everyone's out to get me. But then you learn how to handle your high when you're older. So, like, now I smoke pot and I'm like, oh, most people are out to get me.
What do you think?
When I go on these things, I call them stoner adventures. I'll tell you about them before I get out of here. I call them stoner
like
adventures. You guys call
kissing
it jail.
the American flag.
The last one I went on, I was minding my own fucking business, doing like 110 miles an hour down 12th in Chacon, because I'm American. And this cop pulls me over, and as I roll down the window, smoke just billows out of the car because I got my bong on my lap, mid-hit. So I blow smoke all over his face. I get to go to jail. The thing about jail, though, is, like, it's not like on TV. Like, you don't get all your shit back when you get out. Like, I didn't get my bong back. Like, they kept it, and I was really upset. So I had to go bong shopping, and if you've ever gone bong shopping or paraphernalia shopping, if you're a dick about it, they're all named after natural disasters, which is like the last thing I want to think about when I'm high. Let's go through them. There's the earthquake, the volcano, the vortex, the tornado, the plate tectonic shift. That one takes forever to hit. The bomb I ended up with, though, it's really amazing. It's called the Hurricane Katrina. It makes you quit your job and move to Houston. I highly recommend it.